My name is Jet MacArthur and the date is currently the 10th of April 2021. This is Reflective Journal number 7, Reflective Vlog number 2. So last week I created a questionnaire and put it on my social media and also did a focus group with my family. After waiting a couple days and reposting it again, I got over 20 responses on the questionnaire. So I spent the first half of this week just analyzing each question, like the question's responses, like looking at the demographic of people I reached and everything. So it gave me a good idea of what the audience of my documentary is going to look like. And then having the focus group with my family went very well, as they had lots of questions about the documentary, of how I was trying to portray it and like what the main focus is. And due to them being family, there was that social barrier broken down, so they weren't afraid to ask any questions that might have sounded dumb or might have offended me. In a way, it was a good thing, just so that it was more raw and they actually thought about it a bit more, because it is partly their story too. And then staying on top of my action plan, I have started writing up all my pre-production work, such as call sheets, location recce's, storyboards, and production schedules. The things I have done so far are the storyboards, which I have done very briefly just because it's a documentary, so there's going to be a lot of the same shots. So like I'm going to be doing a long interview with my mum, but I'm going to be cutting it up into sections, and each section is going to be in a bit different part of the documentary. So I've only drawn her interview once on the storyboard just to save time and paper and make it less confusing. And I've done that with the other interviews as well. Since I only have one date in my book, in my diary so far for an interview, I've only done one call sheet, but I've labelled it call sheet number 1 because I knew I'm going to do multiple of them. I've done the location recce's for all the locations I know I'm filming so far. Another filming date might pop up for a piece of footage that I need to record, so I've just labelled them 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth, just so it's less confusing on my Padlet. And yeah, so by the end of this week, I just need to have all of that done. And yeah, so that's how week number 7 is going so far.